Alright, you guys, today I'm going to teach you how to identify sellers' absorption in the market and joining a trend that has this much of a move. So, first things first, volume profile always at 8 a.m. From 8 a.m. to current price, right? For now, we're only going to do around here, right? Because the point is to catch this movement right here that I marked with this line. All right, this is the point. So we're gonna find the volume profile of this area. So we can even go before that, right? It's the same thing. Now, after this, we zoom in a little bit. We zoom in a little bit. We don't know what's happening to the right of this thing, okay? So I'm gonna put a vertical line. We don't know what's happening right here. To this right, nothing. It's like nothing. We're only looking at price in this area, right? Because we're trying to join this movement. Now, we see market open right here. We have consolidation. We go down. We see buyers taking over, creating this gap, right? And then price consolidating right here, right? A way to detect why price is gonna go down, we're gonna go to our indicators. We're gonna go to Sethmo and place our large volume bubbles. Now, what these means is the blue ones are buyers and the gray ones are sellers, as you can see with the negative. When there's blue bubbles, that means there's big trades of buyers, and when there's gray bubbles, that means there's big trades of sellers. So, using common sense, if there's blue bubbles on the volume area high, but they're not getting anywhere, right? And we keep going down, even though we're having aggressive buyers, we still have a consolidation. We know that buyers are getting absorbed by sellers. So from here to here, okay? This whole thing is a seller's absorption area. Sellers are absorbing buyers. Absorption. Beautiful. Now, I can zoom in a little bit more. We see 1, 2, 3, 4 big trades getting nowhere, right? We're not pushing above this price, right? So we also see price going below the points of control. So that means that sellers are pushing price down also, right? So once we see this, we know that there's a low volume zone. That means price goes through the zone on a flow state. We see buyers getting absorbed by sellers. We see that we're on the volume area high, meaning eventually we're gonna have to move price down to a fair price, right? This is a plus setup to take. Now, how do we take it? So right after this happens, this candle goes on, right? We enter the trade. Sell, right? Sorry, we can't enter right now because market's closed. We're just, recapping what's happening. But we enter right here. Anywhere in this box. We can enter here. We can enter here. It doesn't matter. We just enter. Okay? Once we enter, we already know that price is going to get absorbed. Like buyers are going to get absorbed by the sellers. So we're going to push down. And we know that it's going to be a big RR trade because we have a low volume zone. So once we pass this POC line, which is the only thing that's holding us back, as we see, every time we reach the POC line, we consolidate, this candle is the breaker. We broke under the POC line. We went inside the low volume zone, and we see we just enter a flow state, and we enter this zone, right, with the volume area low. We see price pushing up, but it's harder for the buyers to push price up all the way back to the POC line because we have aggressive sellers all the way down here. Okay? So with that, I mean, you already entered the trade, and this is how you clearly catch a big trade like this. So hopefully next week we have something more like this, and